my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. I'm a beauty consultant, and today I've got a little bit of a haul for you, and so I wanted to share some products that I've accumulated over the past couple of weeks. So stay tuned for all of that. We're just gonna be talking about some products. I would say all of these products I have used at least once, so I can give you like little mini reviews on each one of them. And then if there's any of these products that you want like a full in-depth review on, leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly do appreciate it. And if you are new, I would love for you to click that subscribe button, join the Glam Girl Squad, because we love to have you. And let's get right into this video. So first, let's start off with this lipstick that I'm wearing. It is, of course, the Fenty Beauty Icon Velvet Liquid Lipstick. Everybody's raving about it. Everybody loves it. This is in the shade MVP. I've already picked up her shade Riri, and that's actually in my purse. Love that shade. I think it's beautiful. I also have the matching gloss balm in the shade Riri. Absolutely love that one as well. So MVP was just like a matter of time. This is such a beautiful red. I think it is a very comfortable formula. My favorite formula of lipsticks is going to be a velvet lipstick. It's just so soft on the lips. They tend to last long because they're a little bit more mattified than a traditional lipstick. And this formula is as well. Now, I have heard a lot of people saying like, oh, the formula is great, but it's not transfer proof. And just a quick little tip to make your lipsticks transfer proof, just take a little bit of translucent powder and set your lips. Be good to go. It's not gonna be like full on transfer proof, like the most transfer proof. Like if you rub your lips, of course it'll come off. But if you're talking, you don't have to worry about the lipstick getting on your teeth. You don't have to worry about it also feeling like it's running. I did not wear a lip liner at all, and a lot of times if the formula is not going to be completely like bulletproof mattified, then like a red lip like this could run. But I set it today with some translucent powder, and I feel like I have just like a regular liquid lipstick on. So that would be my tip for these, because they do dry down some. They're just not like completely transfer proof. But I think these are beautiful. Highly recommend them. I want to get the shade HBIC next because I think that one is just a gorgeous variation of a red too. Okay, then we have some fragrances. So you guys know I have partnered with Dossier time and time again. I love their brand. And if you're not familiar with them, they are a fragrance company that makes fragrances that are inspired by other types of fragrances. And so just some quick high points about them. I love that their packaging is also very nice and recyclable. I love that all of their fragrances do come with a magnetic closure. And then on the outside of the bottle, you get the notes of the fragrances and then their name of this fragrance. So this fragrance is called Floral Ylang Ylang, and it is inspired by Chanel's Gabrielle Eau de Parfum. So the top notes are gonna be lily, grapefruit, blackberry. Middle notes are gonna be Ylang Ylang, tuberose, and jasmine. And then base notes are going to be musk, orange blossom, and orris. So this one definitely smells like Gabrielle. I don't have that scent, but my niece has it because her name is Gabrielle. And I remember smelling it with her and being like, oh, this does smell good. I really, really like this one. It has more of like a fresh floral scent. So it gives me a combination of like fresh and floral instead of it being completely and utterly floral, even though it does have a lot of floral notes. But this is a really beautiful fresh floral. It's not one of those fragrances that is overbearing. It does last well on the body, and I really, really do like this one. So I would highly suggest checking that one out. I do have a discount code for Dossier, so I'll have all of the information and links for all of these products, but also for them down below so that you can check them out. The second scent that they sent me is called Spicy Orchid, and I was so excited about this because I have this fragrance and love it, okay? So this one is inspired by Tom Ford's Black Orchid. And when I say I love that toe, I love it. So top notes are gonna be cinnamon, pink pepper, and mandarin. Middle notes are ylang ylang and orchid and plum. Base notes are sandalwood, vanilla, incense, and patchouli. This one smells like almost identical. Almost identical. It's definitely not a scent for the faint of heart. Tom Ford's Black Orchid, when I first smelled it, I was like, this is not gonna work for me. And then I put it on and I was like, this is gonna work for me. This scent is really, really, really beautiful. And I would say if you wanted to try the Tom Ford Black Orchid, but you didn't want to spend the money on it, I think this is a really good variation of it to try, because you're definitely getting that same type of scent. It's quite intense in its aroma. So this is not one that if you're trying to be subtle, you would wear, but I would definitely wear this out at night. If it's like a more sexy environment, like if I'm getting really dressed up for like an all black affair, this is the fragrance that I would reach for, because that's how I wear the Tom Ford Black Orchid fragrance. But this one is really, really beautiful. Definitely a unisex fragrance for sure. I would say that the first fragrance I talked about is probably more feminine, but this one is definitely, I feel, more unisex, because I could see someone who likes more masculine based scents wearing this, as well as someone who likes more feminine scents. But they're really, really beautiful, and so excited to have them. So thank you so much to Dossier for sponsoring this portion of the video. Like I said, I'll have all of the information down below, and also my discount code for Dossier. Definitely check out their website. I have so many fragrances by them, and I genuinely love them, and highly recommend them as a company. Okay, we got some more fragrances. So Finery, this is a new fragrance brand at Target, and this is also another brand that makes inspired fragrances. So they were so sweet, and they sent over these products. So I'd heard about Finery. My sister actually told me about Finery, so this is what they sent over. And I went to Target, didn't really have time to smell really all of their fragrances. They have 9 of them, so I didn't pick anything up. And then yesterday, I get a package, and I'm like, oh my God, yes! Thank y'all so much. So y'all, these fragrances are so good, okay? So good. So this one is the Parfum. It's called Magnetic Candy. Oh my God. It smells just like Byredo's Sundays. Okay, let me get my little pamphlet so I can read y'all the notes. So Magnetic Candy smells like sugared violet, pink pomelo, and cotton candy. This thing is stinking, okay? It smells so good. I love Byredo Sundays. Like, that is one of my favorite fragrances to wear in warmer weather, because I feel like the scent of cotton candy, the more like sweet scent, is just really accentuated in the heat, okay? This, I feel like, will do the same. I did wear this pretty much all day yesterday, and it lasted very well on the skin. It wasn't overpowering, but I could still smell it throughout the day, which I really like. I like to smell my fragrances throughout the day. I don't want them to disappear and only you smell them. I want to smell them too. So I really liked the length of wear that I got from this fragrance, and I like the bottle. This is a really beautiful luxe bottle. I want to say this is glass, and we get a total of 60 milliliters of product, or 2 fluid ounces, and this is $27.99 at Target. So you can either buy the Parfum or you can buy the body mist. In the body mist, we get a total of 5 fluid ounces or 150 milliliters of product. And this scent is called Jungle Santal, and this smells like papaya wood, Indian cardamom, and black oolong tea. I think it's how you say that word. This smells like Le Labo Santal 33. Oh, honey, it smells divine. Divine. I haven't worn this on my body yet. I did spray it on my arm just to kind of get a whiff of it, but I haven't worn the body mist all day, so I can't tell you how long the body mist lasts, but I would say that you could definitely layer these scents. The body mists are $12.99, so very affordable products at Target in terms of fragrances. Really great quality as well. The brand's, if I could say slogan, is like luxurious fragrances that are inspired by other ones at a more affordable price, and I would have to agree with that. I don't think either one of these fragrances smell cheap or anything like that. And then they sent over the Discovery set. And in the Discovery set, we get Before the Rainbow, I'm a Musk, Flower Bed, Sunforia, and Sweet on the Outside. Flower Bed is going to be, smell like Lush Peony, Green Apple, and Wild Bamboo Leaf. That smells like Chanel Chance, the pink colored fragrance. And the other ones in here, I couldn't pinpoint what fragrances they are inspired by. And if you go on Target's website, it doesn't also list it in the description. But I definitely was able to smell those 3 fragrances and immediately be like, okay, that's where they got this from. So definitely check them out. I forgot how much the sample kit is, but I'll have it linked down below so you can check it out. But so happy to have them. I'm like, I'm going to go purchase Flower Bed. I have a sample of it here, but it smells so good. And then the other one I want to get is called I'm a Musk. This one has, it smells like fluffy musk, cotton blossom, and creamy sandalwood. Smells like me. Smells like me. Okay, then Givenchy came out with a new concealer. So this is the Prisma Libre Skin Caring Concealer. I picked up the shade N312. It's the concealer that I'm wearing today under my eyes and down my T-zone. Now, do y'all want a full day review on this concealer? I'm thinking about doing it. This is my first time wearing it. And I will say this, the formula is going to be quite thin. It is not a thick formula at all. So when I applied it today, I let it sit under my eyes for a good hot minute. Like I went, washed some brushes, and then I came and blended out my concealer. And I was like, man, if I would have went straight in with this concealer and like applied it and then blended it, I probably would not have gotten the coverage that I did, because when I did blend it out, I felt like I not blended away the coverage, but I felt inclined to add more for more coverage. So still forming my thoughts on this. I do think it looks really pretty. I really enjoy this shade. So if you're around my complexion, I think this is a really great shade for us. The doe foot applicator is nice in its size. It's not a small doe foot applicator. And I would say that so far, I feel like the formula is quite hydrating under the eyes. Like my under eye area doesn't feel or look dry and mattified. So I'll keep you updated with this one. But like I said, let me know if you want a full review, dedicated review on this particular concealer. Okay, I have already uploaded a video on this, but I will pinpoint it and kind of highlight it here. Chanel, darling, came out with some eyeshadow and blush quads. I did already do a review on both of these. It is what I'm wearing on my eyes. So on this side of the face, I'm wearing the palette in the shade called Karat. And this is the deeper palette. So that's what's on this side of the face and the eyes. And then on this side, I have Tendresse. Oh, let me hold it up here. This side of the face and eyes. So I will say this, go watch my video for my thoughts and opinions and who I think these will work well for. But I will say this, if you are interested in these quads, depending on your complexion, you don't need both. You could do with just one of them. And I'll also say I'm very glad that I have them. Okay? Okay. Now, on to a little body care. So, K-Skin just hit their 1-year anniversary. This was last week at the time that I'm filming this. So they were offering 20% off on their website. So I picked up their body oil because I have almost all of their products. There's only one more product I need to get, and I will probably pick that up during the Sephora Savings event. But this is the oil. It's a very lightweight oil. And you know, I have had my fair share of body oils who have said like, oh, this is a lightweight oil. This absorbs very quickly into the skin, yada, yada, yada. And I put it on and I'm like, this is not no lightweight oil now. I don't know why y'all lying. And I would actually have to say this is a lightweight oil. Like this does absorb very nicely into the skin. And I have used this all over my body. And I have also used it just kind of like in targeted areas to see how well does the moisture last. And I feel like this lasts pretty well. So this would be an oil that I would say you could use by itself if you don't have really dry skin. I think if you have more dry skin, like I do on my body, then you could use this by itself. Or like I prefer to do it is put on a like thicker lotion and add this on top. But this is really beautiful, very lightweight. I'm very happy to have it. I'm loving K-Skin. If y'all haven't noticed, I love, love, love the brand. Okay, Chantecaille sent over some products to me. I wanted to try more of their gold collection line. So I had already tried the Gold Recovery Mask. I got a really small sample of it. Ooh, this was like a couple years ago. So I wanted to try the gold mask again, and I used it last night, and I was like, oh my gosh, my skin looks so nice. So with this mask, you can wear it, you can put it on for like 10 or 15 minutes and then wash it off, or you can use it overnight. Chantecaille mask, if they say I can use it overnight, that's what I do, because that's where I see the best bang for my buck, and I see the best results from the products. But it's aiming to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, really plump the skin, and it's also very hydrating. And I felt like this morning when I looked in the mirror, I kept looking at myself and I was like, oh my God, I feel like I have a filter on my face. And y'all, I really try not to exaggerate because I don't want to, like, you know, fool you all. But I kept looking in the mirror before I washed my face this morning. I was like, what? My face, like, what's different? And the only thing I can think of is the gold mask and also this Energizing Gold Eye Cream. So it's got the same formulation of, like, I'm not gonna say pure gold flecks, but it's got, you know, remnants of gold in it. It's also aiming to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. I've tried and loved the Chantecaille Stress Concentrate Eye Cream. Love that. Stress Repair Concentrate Eye Cream. I've gone through 2 of those now. Really love it. But I wanted to try this one, you know, because you gotta change up your skincare every now and then. So for this one, it says that you can use it under the eyes, but you can also use it around your mouth to address fine lines and wrinkles there. And I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna do that. And I think that is what took me aback this morning. Like, all in this area, when I woke up this morning, I was like, I have no fine lines and wrinkles. I mean, not literally saying that, obviously you can see them now, but I really felt like they were slightly diminished. So I was like, this is about to be on a nightly rotation for me. Really enjoyed using them. I will be using them again tonight. And then the other product is their 24 karat firming moisturizer. I used this today, a very nice moisturizer that's also hydrating. Definitely want to use this some more to get some final thoughts on it, because I am quite particular about my moisturizer. I like for my moisturizer to be very hydrating, and I want my skin to feel and look hydrated all day. I'm not someone who likes more like gel-based moisturizers that say that they're hydrating, but then your skin kind of looks dry. Like, I really like for my moisturizers to be doing it all day long, but I don't want to look greasy. And I also don't want it to be difficult to work with under my makeup. So I will share with you my thoughts and report back about the moisturizer. But I can definitely say, if you've had your eye on these products from Chantecaille, check them out. And if you have not had your eye on them, but you are interested in some more luxurious facial mask, eye creams, check them out, okay? Because I definitely think they might be worth you checking out. And then lastly, like I said, I didn't have too much this time around. Lastly, I picked up a couple of one size cheek clappers. So I know these are not new, okay? Nothing new to the market here. So this one in the shade Rich Betch is on sale, or was on sale for half off, $19. And that's why I picked it up. Literally, it was $19. And I said, I don't know if they're discontinuing this shade or what, because this shade was the only one that was on sale for half off, but that's why I got it. And I think this one is really, really pretty. I'll do a quick swatch. I actually haven't worn the cream shade, but I have worn both of the powder shades, and I think they're lovely. And I think this is really, really beautiful. And for me, this is the type of shade I would use as like a blush bronzer because of the intensity of the shades. I think they would work well for both against my complexion. So really glad that I picked it up. And then everybody and their mama kept talking about Attention Seeker. And when I first saw this go on sale, I sat on it because I was like, it actually looks really, really pretty. And I think I might like it, but I was like, is it too icy? Is it too cool tone? And I haven't put this on the face yet, so I can't tell y'all, but I am going to put this on the face very soon, so I can show y'all and tell you my thoughts. But if you haven't seen it, here's Attention Seeker. And I've seen it on a few different complexions, and I'm like, there's hope for me. And this one keeps going in and out of stock. So if it comes back in stock again, I'll do my best to let you all know. But we will do some swatches so you can at least see it against my complexion. And this looks so, it looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. If I wasn't wearing, can I put this on? Can I? How about this? Let's just take a little brush and just kind of, what should we do? Okay, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Ooh, and I know I'm already wearing a blush, so maybe this is not gonna be helpful, but maybe it will be. So let's just see. I'm just gonna apply it right here. Oh, we can see that. We can see that. Okay, she's cute. All right, okay. And then I'm gonna just add a little over here, cause why not? Oh, this is pretty, this is pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with this shade. This actually looks like it's broken, but I did drop it, so that might've been my fault. So I'm gonna go in with the highlighter shade and just add that right here. Oh, oh, she real cute. Oh, she is so cute. I'm so excited about this. I should not be this excited about this, but I really am this. Oh, she's a stunner. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, she's cute, honey. She's real cute. I like her. I like her a lot. The cream shade I'm not gonna use just because I don't wanna put that on while I already have my powder on. I mean, I think I can apply it, but I don't want to. I'm gonna just leave it here. I don't wanna get too excited. But I will be doing a dedicated reels to this, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and you'll be seeing it in action. But this is cute. Oh, it's so pretty. So now let me tell y'all what I want. I want to get all the shades of this bubblegum pink. Like, I know Dior has one that's nothing new, but I never got it because I felt like it would be too cool tone. I know Too Faced has a blush like this. I want to get, like, I want all of the bubblegum pink blushes because that is what I want to be wearing when I'm not wearing my other blushes that I love. Y'all be so extra. Oh, one more thing. Definitely would say if you're around my complexion, pick it up. This is beautiful. And I'm really, like I said, I know I already have blush on, so maybe it's like warming up this. So let me just reserve my thoughts before I start like talking prematurely. But I will say, I thought it was gonna look more like icy, and it doesn't. Okay, lastly, Myricks came out with some additional shades in their Flush Balm. So they did send this to me and I'm really thankful. So the shade I have here is called Persimmon. I was about to say Persimmon. So this is the shade Persimmon. And let's do a little swatch right here. And that's the shade right here. So really, really beautiful terracotta shade. I will definitely share with you all how this looks against my skin. And I would love to see how this looks on top of powder. I have had these Myricks blush balms before. I had them in a couple of shades. And although I thought that the formula was nice, because they were so balmy, I felt like they just blended into my cheeks and you really didn't see them. So I do have some thoughts on how I want to use that to make it look a little bit more pigmented and last a little longer against my cheeks. So when I do a demonstration of that, I will share my tips for that. What I'm thinking I want to do, just in case you're like, well, what are you going to do? What I'm thinking I want to do is set the skin lightly, apply this on top of the skin set. Or my other thought was scraping out some of the product and then blending it on the back of my hand with a dense brush, and preferably a synthetic brush, and then applying it to the cheeks to get more color payoff and hopefully allow it to last a little longer on the cheeks. So those are the two things I'm thinking of doing that will help it last longer and give me more pigmentation. Because like looking at it right now, it looks like this would just blend away, but I do have oil on my hands, so I know that, you know, that's definitely changing the formula a little bit. Okay, one more thing I forgot to mention. Last thing. Natasha Denona sent me their new Love Face palette. So I thought this like bin came out and I just missed the launch because I saw it become available, and every time I saw it announced like available, it was out of stock. So apparently it did just recently launch, and maybe some people were able to get it earlier, but nevertheless, here is what the palette looks like. I think it's really, really beautiful. I'm assuming this is her Valentine's inspired launch, and I have yet to try it. So let me know if you would like to see a dedicated review on this palette. I'm thinking I'll definitely, at the bare minimum, do a YouTube Shorts, an Instagram Reels, a TikTok using it, so you can see what it looks like. But if you'd like to see a full review, let me know down below. But this looks really, really pretty, and I can't wait to, you know, try this out on the eyes and also compare this to some of her other palettes, because of course I'm thinking of her Love palette. I'm thinking of, ooh, what's that palette called? Shoot. Not Retro. What's that other one that she came out with like over the holiday time frame that everybody loved? I can't think of it, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking of that one. So definitely want to see how this one compares to those other ones to kind of see if we need it, if we don't need it, you know, all those things. Okay, but that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know, like I said, if you want any types of dedicated reviews on any of the products that I shared with you. And like I said, I have links for everything listed down in the description box below. And if you've made it to this point in the video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.